Happy Gemini season from Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be your twin flame soulmate reading for Gemini season. The new moon in Gemini is May 22nd, and it's all about recovery, rebuilding, communication, new ways of communicating, reflecting, learning, growing, truth, clarity, cutting through the confusion, new beginnings, right? Cutting through the illusions, the confusion. And if you haven't listened to the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine reading for Gemini season, I do encourage you to listen to that. I got gifted the Good Tarot and Earth Magic by a beautiful Divine Feminine that's a client and friend. And I also was gifted from another Divine Feminine, the Gilded Tarot Royale, that is a friend of mine and a client. So I'm just so thankful. Thank you again for that. And I'm going to use the cards in a different way than I used them in the initial reading, but they're just beautiful. So first we're going to get this is going to be you and this is going to be them. On this twin flame soulmate divine partner journey, you can flip it, take what resonates with you. You might feel like you resonate on this side. It may be intermixing, but just take the messages as they resonate. So we're going to start with you on this side as a main theme of the major arcana. Judgment. What's really super interesting and powerful is that the Divine Feminine, the feminine energy, got this in the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine reading. I'm telling you, they all correlate somehow. But this is the Divine Feminine hearing the call. I hear the call. It's time to decide what direction do I want to go. There's a C and an M in here. I don't know if that means anything. It might mean something to someone, okay? So you're hearing the call. It's time to make a decision. No more being stuck in suspension. It's time to decide. It's time for new life. It's time for new beginnings, new ways of communicating, and Spirit's working with you on this. Okay? Spirit's working with you on this. Okay, what about for the masculine? What's the main theme for I don't want to say the masculine. It might not be the masculine, maybe the feminine for them. We'll just say them, but it could be the masculine since I said that, just because that has a strong same vibe as the feminine. But Hermit. Going within, healing, introspection, having some alone time. So your person may be in isolation, like not just because of what's happening in the world, but because they choose to, because they're working to unlock different aspects of themselves that are necessary for the next part of the journey, right? They're being enlightened at this time, being enlightened that they have the key to unlock their destiny, to unlock this new life. They have the key to heal, because your body heals itself. They may be reaching out to a healer. They may be a healer. This Hermit card is the Virgo card, the healing card, but this is just introspection, healing. And when they go within and heal your person, they're expanding and growing spiritually and ending cycles that are necessary to end. So that's the main energy there. And at the bottom, I saw patience. So it's important that we have patience during this time. Okay, the Queen of the Moon Oracle, we're just going to get supporting energies that's supporting this union, this twin flame soulmate union. Your person's healing. You're hearing the call. You're making decisions that are best for you. To me, the Judgment is 10-10. The 10-10 portal is open for these new beginnings. But what is the energy that's supporting this union during this time? Gemini season. Oh. We all have free will, right? You get to decide your destiny. It's all about, see the cycles, all about the cycles of life. 13 is death and rebirth. Rebirth into stability. You have the divine free will to keep your mouth shut or speak your truth. I mean, that is really your will. So what I feel like is happening, and the reason why this blue stone is in the middle is because Gemini is all about communication, getting clear in your mental space, communicating clearly, right? And look at this golden light that's over her mouth, right? Knowing when to be silent and go within, right? And then speak your truth. And when the communication happens, it's going to be very clear. It's going to be highlighted by the light. And look, it even looks like a little new moon is on top of her head. So this union, there's a rebirth in this new moon. There's a death of the old and a rebirth of new ways of communicating, because you have the power and control over yourself, how you react and the way that you operate. Remember that. Okay, so there's something about will, the will of both parties, right? And then we're going to use the earth magic cards and see what's tying it into the earth plane. I feel like that's, the moon cycles, your intuition, secrets being revealed, realizing it's all about the cycles in life. And we go through many deaths and rebirths in this life. But I feel like in this time period, there is a rebirth and communication of this union. Ancestors, generations, look at that, healing, shedding old skin, generational karmic cycles finally ending for the new beginnings. Do you feel that? What's been going around for a long time is finally being healed. Your ancestors are with you, helping you work through this. Your ancestors are working heavily with you to make sure this union comes together, because it's really important for the growth of humanity. Wow. There's a lot of hands in on this. Do you see that? There's a lot of hands in on this, making sure your person heals, unlocks the magic inside, that you speak with from compassion and a heart-centered, loving, higher mind place. And look at Spirit. It's a judgment call. Spirit's working, heavily working on bringing this union into balance. And look at this, Milky Way, perspective. There's a portal open. All as it is a shift in perspective. I was actually talking to one of my divine, feminine, beautiful clients and friends yesterday about something that's going on. Things are popping up, you guys. This happens. Things pop up, little fears. Old people are coming back. All these retrogrades. Make sure you check out all the different retrogrades. I have planetary alignment playlist. Check that out. And also the all signs that I just recently posted. Each sign gets a perspective of what Pluto and Saturn and Venus and Jupiter are bringing in this retrograde, because this is a big time of review where people from the past come back, right? And it's all about your perspective on your life. And your ancestors and spirit are really working with you so you get that higher mind perspective. That's what I'm feeling the most right now. So now we're going to dig in, okay? We're going to dig in. We're going to dig into where you're at. Let's see where you're at. What is Spirit communicating to you right now? What does Spirit really want you to hear in this wake-up call, this judgment, this decision time? Look at this. There's no need to be in constant battle. There's no need to always fight with others and try to be the best and one-up one another, competition, aggression. There's no need for this. That's what Spirit's saying. There's things are changing for you, that you are leaving the drama and the battle and the toxicity behind. That's your decision. That's what Spirit really wants you to focus on, is leaving this type of energy behind. They're communicating it's time to change the way that maybe perhaps you operate from a place of defensiveness, where you're automatically defensive and you're automatically reactive, and it automatically you have to fight, right? We all go through certain things like this, okay? Battling with ourselves. But what Spirit is saying is you don't have to do that. You can change the way. You have the free will choice to change the way you operate and communicate. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, instead of holding on so tight to certain belief systems, always being right, needing to, compete, be in the drama, be in the gossip of it all, the toxicity of it all. This is you releasing. Look, because the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on too tight, but I feel from this card what's happening is you're finally releasing, and that's when the stability comes in. When you release the need to know all the answers, when you release the need to have control over everything, right? It's going with the flow. And look, that C and M comes up again. You see that? I don't know. That's a big message for someone. CM. That's my sister's initials. I'm just saying, if you're listening, hello. No, I don't know what that means, but it's opening up. No longer holding on too tight. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Open your heart. Open up to new opportunities, to leaving the battle, to leaving the toxic work environment, toxic friendships, toxic relationship. Open up to new possibilities. Yeah, look at this, because there's a night coming in. There's a message coming in. It's a very passionate message. It's very, look at this. Look at that volcano ready to blow. Like it's something that you're very passionate about, someone that you're very passionate about. This could be you also fighting for a cause, right? Because Five of Wands is competition, fighting, but there's a different way that you can fight for a cause. You don't always have to compete. You can do it in a different way that's more grounded and stable, but this is some kind of forward movement towards your passions, towards your dreams. Instead of holding on so tight to the past, you're moving on into freedom, because horses are freedom, strength, and stamina. That's what I'm feeling. That's what Spirit really wants you to focus on right now, is moving towards your freedom, letting go of the past. So let's go over to your person and see what Spirit is having them focus on and communicating to your person right now during this introspection, this healing, this expansion. The universe is telling you to stop holding on so tight to the past and all that drama and really move forward. For your person, we have the Five of Air rising above drama. Again, rising above the toxicity, finding peace, tranquility in their headspace, because 5 is mental energy. Gemini energy makes sense, right? Rising above it all and finding the peace and clarity. So by going within and allowing themselves to heal, they're feeling more peaceful in their headspace. That's beautiful energy. That's what Spirit is having them focus on, is finding the peace and being generous and being giving, and not, if by you opening up and allowing yourself to receive, your lover wants to give to you. The 6 of Earth, the 6 of Pentacles is giving. I want to give to you. It's something from the past, someone of your past, a past life from your past, wanting to give, to bring things back into balance. So all you have to do is open up to receive this gift, to receive this blessing. But to me, I feel like this is like a stag taking charge. Your person is taking charge and they want to give. They want to give to this union. They want to give more in life. And look at that. Heck yeah. Spirit is working on your person, communicating to them that it is time to rise above and get going. The ancestors are working heavily on this. This is their legacy, their destiny, putting their mark on the world, that wolf, trusting their instincts, moving towards massive amounts of abundance. That's why this is what they're moving towards. They're rising above the battle, realizing how abundant they are, and this opportunity, this portal that's open, this 1010 portal for a new life, is very abundant. This is happy family life. This is bringing it all together, but feeling good, like they have a lot to give. That's what Spirit's working on them. By getting out of their headspace and over analyzing and being toxic in the way they communicate, they're receiving this, they're allowing themselves to receive the blessings of the universe so that they can give. Do you see how that's working? Wow, I really like that. So the universe, Spirit's really having them focus on their legacy, their destiny. And what about any blocks or challenges or confusing energies? Because sometimes with this new moon Gemini communication, sometimes there can be lower self-esteem issues and hints of confusion about what's really going on. So what are any blocks or challenges for you to look out for during this time period, Gemini season? Okay. We get the Ace of Wands. So that's a block or challenges and not seeing this opportunity, not taking it. This is your opportunity for new life, opening up, leaving the battle and moving on to something else. You see that? You see how this is the Ace of Wands? You're leaving the battle. You're taking this Knight of Wands. You're taking this Ace of Wands and you're moving forward. That's Spirit really wants to drive it home. It's time. It's time. It's time for you to take charge of your life and be the king or queen that you are. Look at that again. That's holding on to that Ace of Wands, moving forward towards your destiny, towards your dreams, towards your creative projects, taking charge of your life, taking the lead in your life and following your creative passions, allowing that sensual and sexual energy to move through you and push you forward. That's really what I'm feeling. Beautiful new life, though. And look at this, leaving the past behind. A possible block or challenge is that I don't really think it's challenging because, again, look, it's the staff. It's something about this new opportunity that's being presented to you, or this bright idea that you're getting, is going to help you move away from the past. Follow your spiritual path. Follow your destined path, because it's leading you to everything you've ever dreamed of. So this is taking this new energy that's surging through you, this passionate, creative desire that's moving through you for new life, and leaving the past behind. So that's really truly stepping into your power and leaving the past behind. That's the whole message. That's what's going to get you through to the other side, is finally doing it, right? What about for your person? What are any blocks or challenges that could be going on with your person? So we have, we have the messenger of water. So a message of love coming in, connecting to their emotions, connecting to their heart space could be an issue for them, right? Perhaps they've been focused on the material world. They haven't really been focused on this. They've been all up in their head. So what Spirit is working with them is to trust their emotions, trust their heart space, to end this toxic cycle of always being up in their head. You see that? They're finding the balance of their head and their heart. How beautiful is that? So what's been blocking them and challenging them is they haven't been connecting to their emotions. I've been feeling this for a lot of the collective, right? Especially the masculine energy. It's time to connect with your emotions, get out of your head, end this cycle. See all these 10s on the board, 10, 10, 10, 10. End this cycle, this message of love, being a messenger of love, connecting to that unconditional love, that's what's going to help you, your person, out of this cycle. So the way that you help your person, whether you're connected with them physically or not, is you connect to the unconditional love and the fire that you have within your heart space, and you send that to them, right? And then we have the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. Okay, so your person is making a decision in love, making a decision to see clearly now. They can see a little more clearly because they're getting out of the mental confusion. So they're making a decision. They're having the foresight to look forward, not backwards anymore. And they're focusing on unconditional love, the Two of Cups, soulmate love. This true divine partner, best friend, yin and yang energy. So Spirit is having them focus on the love to get them out of this energy and make the decision to move forward towards their destiny, towards their dreams. And what about for you? What's being healed right now? What's being healed for you right now? Communication, forward movement, that's being healed. Your spirituality, growing spiritually, manifesting this communication, that's what's being healed. See, look at all this fire energy. There's some kind of communication coming in, opportunity coming in that's going to help you leave the battle. You see, leaving the mental battle, leaving it behind. I've got this. I've got my clarity. I've got my truth. This is what's being healed, is that you trust yourself. And you're leaving this battle, leaving the mental battle, leaving it behind, taking charge, leaving it behind. That's what's being healed, is the way that you communicate, and the way that others communicate with you is being healed. Things are changing in communication in a big, beautiful way. And look at that. Divine collaborations coming together, finally, things working out in the material world. You've got your Ace of Pentacles and you're making it work. You're blending everything that you've learned so far together to collaborate with your divine lover, with a divine business partner. This is that passionate opportunity, this Ace of Wands, and you're taking it, and it's going to be very abundant. Leaving the past behind. Whatever hasn't worked out, hasn't worked out. And you're moving on. You're moving away from the battle, and it's fast movement forward to this divine collaboration. Wow, I like that a lot. And what about for your person? What's being healed? Queen of Air, there you go. It's that balance of head and heart. Trusting their divine wisdom, that owl, this beautiful owl. They're finding the balance of their head and their heart, healing the feminine energies within them, rising up and ready to communicate. That's what's being healed. I'm ready to communicate my truth, my wisdom, what I've learned, what I know. And look at this. I want to communicate that I have a lot of abundance to share, that I feel really good in my physical body. I'm taking care of my physical body. I'm nourishing myself. I'm stepping into my power. I'm appreciating everything that I have, and I'm finding my independence. So your person is finding their independence. That's what's being healed. Financial independence, emotional independence, freeing themselves from a relationship, a situation, a work dynamic, whatever it is, they're finding their independence and feeling good and solid. They're healing their physical body, healing their mental body, their emotional body, so that they can communicate. They're very wise. They've learned a lot on this journey. And look at, wow, this is the offer. I'm telling you, the Page of Fire, that's taking that Ace of Wands and making the offer. Wow. That's what's being healed, is they're ready to move forward in new beginnings. They're taking this, see, this Two of Fire, they're taking that Ace of Fire. They're finally deciding, and they're moving towards independence, clear communication, and brand new, passionate, creative beginnings. That's what they're moving towards. That's what's being healed. New beginnings here. And what is manifesting for you? What are you manifesting during this time? Healing, letting go of the past, letting go of the heartache and pain. This is your heart cracking open, a heart awakening, realizing that everything that's happened was part of your plan to grow and to evolve. And now you have all this emotional intelligence. It's beautiful. So there's a lot of heart healing happening. That's what's manifesting. When you move forward out of the past, out of old energies, and you take this passionate offer and collaborate in the material world with a divine lover, divine business partner, there's a lot of healing that's coming for your heart. What else? What else is manifesting? Yeah, opening your heart, no longer being closed off, trusting your intuition. Look at, that's your beautiful cup of love. You're like, I'm ready. I'm loyal, and you're attracting loyal partnerships, loyal lover coming in. It's all about the love, opening, trusting. Look at opening your heart again, trusting the process, allowing yourself to heal, and moving forward. Wow, that's beautiful. Leaping the battle. That's what's manifesting, is an offer in love, opportunity in love. And looky. I mean, you can't make this up. This is what's coming in. Divine counterparts. Hello, you're the perfect match for me, because here's this king coming in saying to you, I want to offer this love. And this is you saying, all right, yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's open up to love. And this is you balancing the masculine and feminine energies within you, being open and receptive to love, balancing your head and your heart. Tapping into your creative, passionate, taking charge, healing from old wounds, and coming together. There's a healing of this union. Yeah. No longer feeling anxious. This is what's changing. This is what's manifesting, is the endings of this anxiety, the endings of the sleepless nights, realizing that you have the power to go within. See, this is you going within. Heal your heart space. Look, healing your heart space, purifying the white nightgown. Here's that owl again coming in and saying, listen, divine wisdom is being unlocked when you go within and you end these cycles. It's time to end this cycle. It's time to focus on the love. That's what's manifesting, is love. Communication, a new way of communicating from a heart-centered place. I'm telling you, it's coming in, it's happening. And look at this. The underlying energy is the Ten of Cups. How beautiful is that? That's what's tying this all together, is love, peace, contentment, happy family life. That's what, I just want you to see that, okay? We're going to get a little more, but I just want you to see that. This is what's tying it together. That's what they said, put that out. And right under that is wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, emotional freedom. So this is what's tying you together right now, is this 10 of Cups feeling. So go with that feeling. What about for your person? What's manifesting? What are they manifesting now during this time period, this new energy? Messenger of Earth. Yeah, they're manifesting a way to work this out in the material world. Communication in the 3D world. That's what they're manifesting. An offer, opportunity, that collaboration. 6 of Water. Yeah. They're manifesting soulmate love, reminiscing about the past, healing the past, reflecting, finding the peace within, the love within, and they're wanting, look at this, messenger of earth. They want to give you the message of love. They want to talk about this unconditional love, this soulmate love. We already got the Two of Cups up here, so they're already feeling it, right? But this is what they're manifesting, is this unconditional love, this soulmate bond, past life lover coming together in the physical. There's a message coming in, okay? So pay attention to it. There's messages coming in about this union. And look at this. Right here, look at King of Fire shows up for you, right? And here he is. Yes, I have a lot of passion for this union. I have a lot of passion that's burning in my heart space. It's like, see the flames coming out over here? It's like this heart awakening, the sun behind the head, that's illumination. So your person, things are being illuminated and unlocked. They're unlocking their heart. I'm telling you, they're ready to communicate the way that they feel. Yeah, that they want to collaborate with their queen. Oh my God, you cannot, look at this. I want to tell you, my Queen of Cups, which we already got over here, my beautiful, gorgeous, psychic, heart-centered queen, that I want to bring it all home, bring it all together, and move on and collaborate with you. Is that what you're seeing? That's what I'm seeing. There's some kind of message coming into the 3D world about this love, about this passion, about moving forward and collaborating with their queen. So your person is manifesting new beginnings in love, communicating differently in love, healing the feminine and within, healing the masculine within, really healing things, following their heart finally, growing spiritually, expanding, emotional intelligence. I mean, that's all the stuff you want your person to have. I mean, seriously, look at that. Look at that. So you can see that. There you go. Wow. An underlying, okay. The underlying energy, see the message of earth, and I got the underlying energy for you, the 10 of Cups that ties this together. And look at what, oh my God, you can't, come on. Look what's tying this together, the underlying energy, the Queen of Earth. So bringing it into the earth. There is something manifesting in the earth, and it's really abundant. This union is really abundant. And then right under that is the 10 of Cups. Come on. And then right under that is the Queen of Fire. Like, it's just divine counterparts finally coming together to enjoy this happiness, this peace, contentment, this healing. It's bringing it all together. It's abundant. It's a rebirth. It's just really beautiful. Really, really beautiful energy. But we're just going to get a little bit more. We're just going to see any energies of how you're mirroring one another. Like, what are some messages, some final messages here about how you're mirroring your person? Like, what are you showing them? What are they seeing when they think of you? Look at that. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. When they think of you, when they're mirroring to you, is that they want clear communication. They want balanced, heart-centered communication, because that's the Queen of Swords in balance. There's a lot of peace coming in with the communication. I'm telling you, look, Gemini, and this is Gemini. I mean, I'm just saying, Gemini season communication. So they want clear communication, and they're wanting clear communication, open. And look at that, the 6 of Cups come. You can't make it up. The 6 of Cups comes up again. Soulmate love, remembering the unconditional love, rebirthing into this new life, a productive, fertile time, looking at the small little steps to take. Connecting to the magic, the cat, the psychic insight, purifying. When they think of you, they think of unconditional love, pure, divine communication, peace, tranquility, truth, honesty. That's what you're mirroring to them. So if you're not in this energy, get in that energy, because that's the energy that's going to tie you together. That's what's going to bring it all home. When you're open and receptive to this love and this communication, and you communicate from a heart-centered, unconditional, loving heart space, and you're sending love, unconditional love to your person, they feel it. Now, what are they mirroring back to you? What are they mirroring back to you? Ooh, that was a little spinny out. The 6 of fire. I want victory. I feel very passionate for this. I want everyone to recognize how I feel. I want to be recognized. I want this union to be recognized. So they see this union as victory and success. 6 blessings coming in. And it's, I feel like they're opening up. They're not at a stalemate anymore. They're opening up to this wise decision. They see this as a wise choice to go after this victory. You see that? It's like, yep, I made my decision. I'm going after my queen. I'm going after my king. I finally decided I'm coming out of the stalemate. I have clarity now. I'm no longer blocking my heart space. I'm very focused. I'm deciding. This looks like I'm deciding. I'm deciding to go after love. I'm deciding to go after victory. I want to make this real in the physical. I've got a message for you. And it's about love. That's what I'm really feeling from these cards. You can look at them and see what you feel. Always trust your intuition. But we're going to get a final piece of advice here. Who's ever listening, we're going to get a piece of advice from the Queen of the Moon, and we're going to get a piece of advice from the Earth Magic cards. So, piece of advice during this time. Okay, we're getting 2. Spirit wants you to know that you're protected. See, look at this. This is you birthing into this new cycle, birthing into this new life, in this new moon energy, another 6. So there's blessings from the past that are going to help you move forward. Birds are all about communication. So there's communication coming in that's going to help you literally move on, move jobs, move relationships. But all your children, everything that you have is protected, and you're birthing into this brand new life. And the other one that flipped over is nourishment. You're being nourished. Things are blossoming and blooming. Look, another new moon. I love that it's made of cheese because I love cheese. But it's all about learning the lessons, nourishing your physical body. Taking the wisdom with you is very fruitful. You're moving on to abundance, and where the world is yours, feeling very nourished. And you're protected during this time. This is the new world. This is where you're moving on to. Cleansed, refreshed, purified in the light, feeling nourished by spirit, nourished by love and light all around you. Just this beautiful, beautiful. See the Queen of Earth creating the life that you want. You're moving on to this beautiful, abundant rebirth. And for the Earth Magic Oracle cards, let's see what comes in. More on this message of Earth. What's the message? What should we focus on right now? Spirit, highest and best. Again, stillness. How interesting, because this is the same message that came through for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and I actually read from the book on that. And it was all about being still, going within, appreciating what's around you. There's calmer waters ahead. That's what you're moving into. Is there anything else that you'd like to say, Spirit, to round out this reading? Solitude. Again, solitude. Look at that. Solitude, island. Your own little space, your own little island. Perhaps you're going to go on a vacation together and it's like your private island. Yes, please. I've always wanted to do that. I feel like somebody's going to do that. How fun. Maybe near a lake. Maybe near something. You know what I'm saying? It's time to, maybe you need to take a little trip near water. A little solitude, a little hermity. That's that time. So let's read a little bit from Solitude to round out this island. I love tropical islands. I want to manifest owning my own little island. How cool would that be? Okay, island. Let's see what it says. You need to take some time for solitude, preferably in silence. Spend the morning, afternoon, or even the entire day by yourself. Completely unplanned and unstructured. The bombardment of your senses by the noise and intensity of society leaves you on alert far more than necessary. The vibration of millions of people's worry and fear throughout the world can impinge upon you and greatly affect you if you do not honor your need to pull back from time to time. When you have passed through any self-constructed barriers to enjoying the quiet peace of solitude, it will serve you best if you simply observe the thoughts and emotions that pass through you. especially those that cause shortness of breath or a quickening heartbeat. Remember that isolation is experienced not by choice, but out of fear. When you decide to spend time with yourself in solitude, however, you are choosing to once again find and connect with who you really are. So this can really speak to what's been going on in the world. Think about that, the isolation that we were all forced to have. But when you decide to do it, that's a whole different experience because you're choosing it and you're choosing to connect with who you really are and finding peace in all the stillness and then emerging into this brand new, beautiful, loving, generous, prosperous, passionate new beginning. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you for being on this journey with me, supporting me in any way. Please reach out to me for personal healing or reading, and I wish you many blessings.